This is the Frontier Doubles League, a league unlike the typical threes leagues. We are a North American 2v2 Rocket League competitive league that has a scene for players of all ranks. So, what makes us different besides the fact that we're a 2v2 league instead of the typical 3v3? Well, we offer flexible scheduling, most matches are streamed with live commentary, we're a smaller, more personable community that scrims often. We truly are the most friendly league out there. So, whether you're trying to improve your skills or just want to have some fun, you'll find a place here. To sign up today, visit FDL.gg. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Frontier Doubles League with some more playoff action. This is the final two series of our first week of playoffs, round one. This is the other Origin matchup. We've already seen the Unicorns and the Vipers. Unicorns getting the best of that series. So the winner of this one between the Huskies and the Stallions, Huskies being the 1 seed, Stallions being the 4, will take on the Unicorns in the grand finals for Origin League. I am Harmonic in the casting booth, joined here by the wonderful and amazing KJ. KJ, how are you doing tonight?
Got a big enough head, but thank you. I have been looking forward to being here in the booth with you for so long. It is an honor to be able to be here with you, especially for this big time game that we're about to see and talk about. I can't wait.
Absolutely. It's been a long overdue. Been trying to get this combo together for a while, but we finally got it. No more obstacles. We're here and we are casting what should be a pretty entertaining series between the Huskies, who have basically dominated the entire Origin League to the tune of 9-1. Their only defeat coming to the Rams, who were the Kingslayers pretty much the entire season for Origin League. Now, these two teams did play each other in the regular season. Huskies taking a 3-1 victory with the lineup of Mople and Tubby Boy versus Scootaru and Sticks of the Stallions. We've got two of those players in here today for this one. Mople on the Huskies, he returns, and so does Scootaru. But this time, Mople's joined by KP, his powerhouse teammate, whereas Scootaru has Jalapeno, who is the #1 salary player for the Stallions. So this should be a much more interesting matchup than we saw the first time around.
Yeah, and the Stallions have a lot more to fight for because before this all happened, the Purple Conference was in such great conflict. Almost every single team at that time before was almost 5-5, neck and neck. Everything was going head to head. The Stallions were able to get into this one due to the Gators being swept by the Huskies. So the Stallions have so much to play for, and they have so much on the line for this one. They want to beat this Huskies team that absolutely dominated them in the regular season. So I'm kind of hoping to see the Stallions kind of pop off a little bit and get them passing plays going, making sure that they're doing everything that they can to be able to throw this Huskies team off.
That is absolutely correct. And something else to note, KP, we mentioned KP and Mople are the top two here. KP's never lost a series in Origin League. Mople did lose one. He was a part of the only Huskies loss. But KP never lost a series. So let's get right into this one. See which team is going to strike first. KP looking for Mople there in the midfield. Won't find him. Jalapeno off the sidewall. He's going to put a shot on target. Mople's there for the save. That is still dangerous in front of the net. Scootaru is up. Touch will not go in. Mople next to it, but he does miss. Scootaru no boost on the back line. Mople just trying to clear this one away. It'll be right to Jalapeno, looking for another touch. Mople gets it first. Scootaru into his own corner, looking to take control. KP hunting, ready for something. Tries to go in, but Scootaru does find it around him. Now Scootaru up the sidewall. Get a touch here, center. Mople misses that one. KP bails him out on the back line. And is going to be able to clear this one clear.
I'm kind of confused here. The Stallions had the pressure, and then they just gave the ball away. You can't do that with this Huskies team, and I'm hoping to see a little bit more control coming out of the Stallions, even though we're only a minute in. It's looking kind of sheepish from both sides of the ball.
It is. You mentioned the giving the ball away and giving a little bit too much space. If there is a team in the Origin League, and we've harped on this a little bit already, if there's a team in the Origin League you don't want to give time and space to, it is the Huskies. Both of these guys, speaking of which, Mople taking a shot right here. It's high, and Jalapeno gets a save. The rebound from KP, and he gives the Huskies first blood, 1-0.
There's a reason why KP is averaging 2.4 goals per game. Not per series, per game. 2.4 goals per game, and he's also averaging 5.08 shots per game. Great play, great recognition of the bad touch from the Stallions on that one. Well done, KP.
Absolutely. KP, and not to be outdone, Mople. Let's not forget about him. That was a great setup there for KP. With an air dribble saved away. This shot is going to be awkward for Mople to save, and he ends up own goaling scootaru with a decent floater here, and we'll end up tying the game.
Yeah, and I really like the Mople. What a save. Great touch from Mople on this one, but an even better touch from scootaru to make that play awkward. So well done for the Stallions to give themselves that opportunity to be able to tie this game up. So much time left. They can find themselves in a good situation here.
Yeah, we mentioned how good the Huskies are, but let's not forget about the Stallions. They're a scrappy team. They've found ways to beat a lot of teams in tight games so far this season. Let's do it again here. scootaru looking for a power shot. Pushes the ball entirely. Jalapeno takes control. scootaru racing to get back before this one goes into the net. He's not going to be able to make it. KP puts the Huskies back on top.
I said, well, this is his second goal. He just needs 0.4 more goals and he's all good. He lives up to his name. Great play from KP to get to that ball as quick as possible to win the ball from the Stallions. Just a great play coming out from this Huskies team, and KP is just leading the charge for them.
He is looking for a demo there on the back line for Jalapeno. KP playing very aggressive Rocket League here. scootaru looking to catch the Huskies off guard. Not so. KP was there off the ceiling looking for another touch, but he'll leave the ball. Jalapeno with this touch into the corner. Mople looks this ball, looking for a 50 with scootaru. scootaru has it above him. KP the only one back to defend. scootaru's ball dangerous in front of the net, but is going to be cleared away by Mople. Huskies on the back foot here for a little bit. scootaru no boost to his name. KP knows it. Comes in for a challenge. Now Jalapeno also a little bit low on boost, looking for something on the sidewall. Now just to get control and opposite center this. KP trying to control it. scootaru's up to challenge. He still gets a save. Stallions looking for the equalizer here with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, and and it looks like they're gonna find it. Jalapeno with an absolute banger down the field to put that in to tie this game. What a shot! Good recognition and good recognition of the ability to throw that ball down the field. Just an unfortunate miss on the wall for Mople to be able to possibly get that play fully started for this Huskies team. But the Stallions are, like you said, they are a very scrappy team, and they are absolutely showing it. And I don't even get a chance to talk anymore whenever I cast these games.
Yeah, Mople puts the Huskies right back on top here. That was a good touch, good 50 from KP in the midfield, leads to Mople's goal right here. They are right back on top. They made a couple mistakes this game, and that's allowed the Stallions to come back in. You mentioned the miss off the sidewall from Mople. KP also chose to go for a 50 against Jalapeno there on that last Stallions goal, but he probably could have gone back to defend instead. Allowed the Stallions a chance at net that they took. Now scootaru getting a good pass here. Jalapeno fires towards the net, but it is wide. Mople clears this off the backboard. scootaru looking to control it, go up the sidewall. Mople having none of it. Bounces this back into the Stallions' end, but returned immediately by Jalapeno. The Huskies will control for a second. KP with a nice touch there, looking for more off the sidewall. Jalapeno back in his own corner, off the backboard now. Trying to get us away from danger. Uses up all of his boost to do it. scootaru is the last one back, but he saves Mople's shot, puts a high one over. KP's a little bit awkward, but finds a touch into his own corner. scootaru looking for another one here. Jalapeno has a free shot. Mople gets a great save. Right place, right time. Jalapeno with a little bit more accuracy there. Could have equalized. scootaru doing all the work, and Jalapeno cashes in off the great pass. Scootaru has been playing a great aggressive game. It pays off here.
Yeah, and even though he's the lowest salary member on this Stallions team, great play coming from Scootaru right now. He is absolutely dominating in the assist department right now. He is there when he needs to be, and this is exactly, if you're a Stallions fan right now, this is what you wanted to see from this team. And one of the things that we didn't really get a chance to touch on is Jalapeno is probably one of the most underrated players. However, he can do stuff. He can absolutely give them banger shots to make the Huskies kind of check their confidence a little bit, and maybe we'll see a game on overtime.
Ooh, that we will, as that shot from Scootaru falls wide of the goal. We've got a 3-3 tie, overtime in game one. This one, I think, is very important for the Stallions. Being the underdogs here, it would be great to take the first game, get a little bit of confidence flowing. Let's see if it pays off. We saw that in Star League earlier this week. Mople, though, trying to deny him. It'll be Kp instead, who gets the overtime winner 16 seconds in of a good carry on the back line from Mople.
Great control from Mople to go up for that ball, fake the air dribble, catch it, and give himself a good opportunity to make a pass to Kp. Kp coming through with the hat trick. And this was, if you are the Stallions right now, this is the kind of game, even though you lost, this is the kind of game you wanted to see yourselves have. Because the Stallions now have a sort of game plan of like, okay, we can catch them. We can catch them off guard. And we can catch them out, and we can catch them slipping a little bit. The Stallions need to be able to capitalize on that just a little bit more in this next game if they're going to be able to tie this series 1-1.
They are, and you said it was a good game. I completely agree with that statement. They played well. The Huskies looked a little bit shaky, given their first game here, and given how much, favored they are in this series. So, but the Stallions, they had more shots. They had 9 shots compared to the Huskies 6. Scootaru especially, he didn't have as many points as Jalapeno, but I could notice him on the pitch. He was going for so many challenges, early challenges as well, making sure his presence was known, not giving the Huskies space, which is something we touched on earlier. If there's a team you don't want to give space to, it is the Huskies. Mople is a fantastic ones player. Kp also very mechanical in his own right. You don't want to give these guys space, and Scootaru didn't let him have it. He managed his boost well, and he was able to make early challenges when it was asked of him. And I think that definitely contributed to the Stallions being alive in that game.
Yeah, absolutely. And Scootaru's positioning really gave the Stallions a chance to win that game. Unfortunately, Mople, obviously with the ones plays, it's just one of those things of it's very difficult to play against a ones player. And regardless of this being twos, great job from Mople and Kp to have the communication, to have the comms necessary to be able to pull that one out overtime.
Absolutely. They did not get shaken. They did look a little bit nervous earlier on in the game, but they were not deterred. They ended up pulling it out in overtime. Mople, not the best touch. Could give the Stallions a decent offensive possession, but he follows it up nicely. Off the sidewall here, Scootaru's touch bouncing down off the ceiling. Actually, it misses it completely. Kp in his own corner kind of loses control. Jalapeno puts a shot on target, but it's a slow roller, not able to get there. Scootaru opts to play defensively there, unlike he did in game one. Jalapeno now taking possession, but he has no boost. I'm not sure if Mople knows that. He challenges, gets that ball away, and now Mople on the sidewall does have a little bit of boost. Takes to the ceiling, looking for the ceiling shot, flips and misses the ball. Scootaru, good defense there, patiently waiting for Mople to make his move. Jalapeno looking for a flick over Kp. He does find it, but Mople's there on the back line to bail out the Huskies once again.
Yeah, and I don't know if you happen to see it, but Kp bumped Jalapeno as he went for that air dribble, from the ground at least. And Kp's physical play is second to almost nobody. He is a very physical player, and the Stallions need to recognize that. And right there, Mople bringing out the physical play, absolutely demolishing Jalapeno and putting this ball into the back of the net to give the Huskies a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, speaking of aggressive play, there's Mople right there, reminding you he's a ones player. He knows Jalapeno has no boost right there. Goes right in for the demo and the easy open net. Huskies take this lead. Scootaru off the back wall. Could be dangerous here. KP gets a nice center ball. Jalapeno, though, good defense. Mople tries to take a control touch, loses it, and misses the boost on the back line as well, but still manages to put a shot on target. Jalapeno will be right there for the save. You mentioned Jalapeno and how undervalued he is, or underestimated he is as an Origin player. He is just as high of a salary as either of these two Huskies players, and he's shown off his mechanics a couple times this series. Let's see if he continues to do that. Not there, though, as KP gets a nice touch and scores. He'll put the Huskies up 2-0 here. Jalapeno, that's a hard one to defend. Scootaru tries his best to bump, but KP comes right in, aware of that play to score.
Yeah, and Jalapeno was just about a half a second too late to that ball, and KP just absolutely slots that right around him. I like the rotations that the Huskies have right now. They're very crisp, they're clean, they're where they need to be to give themselves opportunities on the offensive side of the ball. And the passing plays are even just as good as the rotations are. And it seems like the Stallions don't have an answer for it right now, and they need to figure out something to be able to get themselves back into this game.
The Huskies are playing a lot more confidently. Something I noticed, we mentioned they were a little bit shaky in the beginning of that first game. Could have allowed the Stallions a few opportunities, but they have looked so much more confident in this second game, going for early challenges. KP on that goal right there, being aware of the bumpy play from Scootaru and knowing that Jalapeno was too far back to do anything about it. Just rushes in aggressively and scores off of it. Their confidence has to be soaring now after that game 1 overtime win. That miss from Mople could have distracted from Scootaru, but he managed to get a touch anyway, looking to bump KP here. KP almost centers it for the Stallions, but Jalapeno wisely anticipating a clear. Plays it more defensively. Scootaru's touch into the back line. Mople will control it. Jalapeno challenges early. Mople 50 kind of goes his way. Scootaru looking to control it, but KP's shot is wide. Jalapeno, the only one in the net, could have left a little bit earlier, or had Scootaru challenged that. Perhaps a bit of a miscommunication there, but the Stallions survive nonetheless.
Yeah, I don't know if Jalapeno had the boost to be able to go up for that ball. I think he was waiting on the shot that may have come out from KP, but good patience from Jalapeno on that opportunity. And unfortunate, I mean, this Huskies team is so fast. They are so quick to the ball. They are not giving the Stallions any sort of opportunity, and that's an unfortunate miss from Mople because he had an open net right there.
Yeah, Mople does just miss the open net. Jalapeno, a little bit of a pass to KP. Nobody's back, and that will allow Mople to not miss his second open net in a row. And the Huskies take a dominating and controlling 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and Mople's not going to miss that shot. All day, every day, and twice on Sunday, he is not going to miss that shot. He is just too good with his ones plays. He is going to hit that almost every single time. Great
and
play.
Sunday. It is
yeah,
Sunday.
It is Sunday. You are correct. It is Sunday, and this is a good opportunity. And I think the Stallions team is looking just a wee bit off, playing shaky like the Huskies were in the first game.
Yeah, that overtime loss may have cost them a little bit. Maybe not feeling as well as they did in that first game, considering how hard they fought only to go down in overtime. Would love to see them get a goal here to kind of boost that confidence back up. Mople looking for a carry. Jalapeno challenging and winning, but no follow-up from Scootaru. He takes the mid boost. Now he'll have full. Jalapeno bumping KP there. Will leave Scootaru to one-on-one, but unable to find a redirect off the backboard. And instead, the Huskies carry this into the Stallion zone, and that will be the end of the game. As the ball hits the ground, the Huskies take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and I want to say it was a good game, but it really wasn't. The Huskies just absolutely dominated with the pressure. 5 shots to 3. The Huskies coming out with 3 saves. The Stallions just could not get anything going on the offensive side of the ball. And in this next game, if you are the Stallions right now, you are absolutely confused as to what just happened, because you played so well and you gave and you had the pressure in the first game, and all of a sudden everything just fell apart. In this next one, if you are the Stallions, you have to start thinking, okay, we're here. We made it this far. There's a reason why we're here. We need to start taking control of the ball. We need to start taking control of the midfield. The midfield game is what is killing this Stallions team right now.
It is, and that midfield game was there in game one from Scooter. I mentioned he was always willing to challenge early and often against Mople and Kp whenever they would try to take controlled touches in their back line and in the midfield, trying to advance into the offensive zone. And it worked well for the Stallions. They ended up taking it to overtime, did barely come up short. But Scooter was missing that game. He didn't do nearly as much of that. And it showed on the scoreline as well. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, you have Mople, who, I mean, it really was just a dominating performance from Mople. Took control of that game, and that is the problem with this Huskies lineup. Either one of these guys can pop off at a moment's notice. You never know who it's going to be. It could be both of them, and that is just so hard to deal with.
Yeah, and if both of them end up having a pop-off game, I'm sorry, Stallions, but you are in some serious trouble if that happens. It will be an absolute slugfest. And unfortunately, you're just going to end up being the punching bag if you don't start getting something going right now.
Couldn't agree more. Mople's touch here allows for a 2-on-1. He takes the shot. Scootaru won't find it. Mople opens the scoring in game 3 for the Huskies.
Mople starting out exactly where he left off from the last game. Great shot, great control over the ball. I mean, this is a guy that this is not even a guy. This is a team that we have seen absolutely dominate in the Origin League. As you said at the beginning of this cast, this team has been absolutely incredible, and I don't know if I think the Stallions have a serious tough task ahead of them right now.
That they do. Again, you almost wonder what could have been had they won that overtime game. Scootaru bangs this into the Husky zone. It'll be near the corner. KP opting to let it go. Scootaru could challenge early and does. Finds the top corner by Mople, who puts it in himself. And the the Stallions have equalized.
I think there may have been a little bit of a communication issue between KP and Mople, because I think Mople may have called for the ball, and KP just ended up getting stuck in the corner. And good challenge from Scootaru to get that ball in the top of the net. This is what the Stallions needed, though. They went scoreless in the last game. They need to find themselves the back of the net a little bit more often to give them an actual shot at pulling this game back.
And it had to be Scootaru, too. I mentioned that he was basically non-existent in that last game. This could be absolutely huge for his confidence. I was about to say, if you're Jalapeno right now, be in his ear, be in calm, constantly talking to him, letting him know, hey, dude, it's okay. Play like you know how to play. Be aggressive. Do exactly what you did in that first game. Mople, though, steals this away from Jalapeno and just bangs it into the Stallions' net. They'll give the Huskies a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, Jalapeno just could not get the control that he wanted on that ball. Mople is going to make him pay dearly for it with the goal and the steal. Just good recognition from Mople, seeing that Jalapeno doesn't have that ball properly to be able to carry off on the dribble. And just good. I mean, like I said, we seem to be singing the Huskies' praises a lot. And this team is so good in the 1v1 situations. It is almost undeniable.
And it showed right there. Jalapeno, though, could have had a better shot, looking for the bounce dribble and couldn't generate any power. Could have easily been a Stallions equalizer. It goes by the wayside instead. Jalapeno a touch off the sidewall. We'll leave it for KP. Only Scootaru back to defend. KP pushes it past him, but it's wide of the net. Jalapeno now on the sidewall, looking for something, looking for a flip reset. He won't get it. That's cleared away by Mople for now. Scootaru and KP will be the next to this one. KP beats him there. Scootaru does not go up against the wall. Mople trying to control this one. Ends up bouncing it right back to the midfield. The Stallions are there. Jalapeno misses. Scootaru connects, but it's wide. Now Mople pushes back into the offensive zone, and a great demo from Scootaru relieves the pressure.
What a great demo there to give themselves an opportunity to take control of the ball and to relieve the pressure that the Stallions were on It just good play, good, just all around being aware of what's going on.
Well played by these guys, and now Mople out of his own corner. Scootaru now on the backboard. Clears to the midfield, looking for another dunk touch on Mople. Will find it. Tries for another one off the wall, but KP is right there. The Huskies so fast, like you said. He'll look to score this one past them both. Jalapeno says no. Moves that one away, looking for an opportunity here for the Stallions. 1 minute and 35 to equalize. That is on target and in. Jalapeno, a beautiful shot around the defense. And we've got a tie game.
Jalapeno's been pretty quiet in this game. It's nice to see him get a nice little pinch shot right into the top, into the upper left 90. Great shot from Jalapeno there. Catches Mople off guard a little bit. And we got a tie game, and hopefully the Stallions can keep this pressure going.
See, KP now for Mople. Scootaru will be the first one of this ball. It's not on target. Mople misses, opens the door for Jalapeno. The shot's not strong enough. KP now clears counterattack for the Huskies. KP shot on target. Scootaru couldn't find it, and the Huskies are right back on top.
Oh, man, Scootaru, you had to save, my dude. Oh no, he got bumped. He got Goomba stomped by Mople on that. I didn't see that. Oh my God.
That is a little unfortunate there for the Stallions and for Scootaru. Nothing you can really do about that one. KP's shot was a banger nonetheless. He'll look for another one here out of boost. Shot is wide of the net. Scootaru didn't know that. We'll leave a shot here for Mople. Gets it around both of them, but it is wide of the net. He'll look to pass this down to KP. KP playing defensively, knowing he's got the lead. Time is on his side. Scootaru misses the aerial. No boost to his aim. Jalapeno the only one back to defend. He loses that boost battle in the corner. Could be huge. Scootaru's got boost on the back line. Mople, though, keeping this ball in the zone for the Huskies, and he gets a goal off of it as the Stallions a little bit confused on the back line, and the Huskies a commanding 2-goal lead.
Confused, bad touch. Oh, I would probably lump both of those together and say that was just a panic move from Scootaru, and just an unfortunate turn of events for this this game 3. And the Stallions were looking really good in this one. Unfortunately, the Huskies just are looking better.
They are. They came back. Stallions, a valiant fight in this game, though. Definitely not like game 2. It looked like the Huskies were completely dominating. The Stallions have had their chances this game, and they've cashed in on a couple of them. KP looking for a shot here. No boost. Scootaru, you need to do something now. Get something started here for the Stallions. Jalapeno looking to take a shot, but it is blocked away by Mople. Clock ticking down. Ball will not hit the ground just yet. KP gets a demo. There it is. And the Huskies now up 3-0. It will require a reverse sweep for the Stallion season to stay alive.
Yeah, and I don't know if the Stallions are going to be able to really do that, because based off of these last 3 games, the Huskies have absolutely kept control of the midfield. This one was a lot better from the Stallions from both start to about midway through the game. Once that halfway point came in, the Stallions started to panic a little bit. Their touches weren't as solid and crisp as what they should have been. I don't know if I'd really like to see another game out of both of these teams, because I know the Stallions are good enough to be able to do that. But based off of the way these first 3 games have gone, I don't know if we will see that, but I really hope that we do.
I really do too. I've been hoping for a game 7 this entire playoffs. We haven't had one yet. Closest we've gotten was a game 6 a couple times, but it'll be hard for the Stallions to come back in this one. The Huskies are playing well. They're playing confident, and why should they not? They've got a 3-game lead in the series, up 3-0. Only one more to go, but if you're the Stallions, you can at least take solace in the fact that you've been playing a solid series outside of game 2, which was a little bit one-sided. Even that one, though, only a 3-0 result, as opposed to when these two teams faced each other in the regular season. There was a game, I believe, where the Huskies won 8-2, or something crazy like that. Haven't seen that in this game. It's been a much closer fight, but the Huskies have been able to stay on top. KP looking for the early one here, but Scootaru gets a nice save. Gonna need more of that from Scootaru if the Stallions are gonna stay in this series.
Yeah, I really like the physical play though that we're seeing from the Stallions. They're getting more physical, and KP is just gonna demo Jalapeno for his efforts of trying to collect that ball. But the physical play is really starting to come into effect right now, and I think it's affecting more the Stallions than it is the. What just happened? What did we just see?
So this shot bounces high from Jalapeno. It hits the ceiling once, and it just bounces right down in. I mean, that is a ridiculous angle from Jalapeno. We call that calculated in Origin League. And he'll take it either way. A 1-0 lead for the Stallions gives them their first lead, I believe, since game 1.
Yeah, and this is what they needed. They needed that little bit of a confidence booster. Oh, I thought the Stallions may have just ended up kind of catching themselves off guard. No, they caught themselves out of. No. If you're the Stallions, this is not what you needed. You get that early goal. You gotta try to maintain the pressure, maintain the posturization. You can't give the Huskies the space. You gotta be on top of them. And just a great goal from the Huskies in that one.
You jinxed them, KJ. Dang it.
I gotta stop talking in these. I can't say anything anymore. I get caster cursed more than anyone else, and that was a great opportunity there. Oh my gosh.
I think Jalapeno thought the Huskies would have a touch. He needed to go now, but that was not the case. Scootaru on that last missed save. I think it was a bit of a nervy save for him. It was an awkward ball, but definitely savable. Jalapeno, nice flick. It's wide of the goal. Scootaru wasn't there to follow up. Mople gets it clear. Jalapeno has absolutely no boost. You got to go for that corner. Finally gets it. Now try to take control, but Mople's right here looking for a 50. This is a slow play. Mople just takes it from him. He looks to score it all himself, but he can't find it around Scootaru. Good defensive positioning there from Scootaru. He's going to take control. He'll pass it off to Mople. Mople's shot will be on target. Needs a save. Jalapeno's there. Selects the corner boost, but leaves the ball. Mople misses it. Jalapeno going to leave it for Scootaru. Scootaru looking for a flick around one. He does have it. Jalapeno's got an open net. No, Mople gets back. Great rotation from Mople to save the play, and we remain tied.
Oh, and I don't know if you saw, but Scootaru was going for that bump, and KP is gonna punish on the rotation back from the Stallions. Just there's not really much you can do here. KP gets a off the corner. Scootaru just unfortunately not able to get up in time for that. And the Huskies are looking at a 2-1 lead right now, and I don't know if there's anything that's gonna stop them yet.
No, it hasn't been that way so far. Still a 1-goal game. But goals like that, which we just saw, are exactly why the Huskies are so dangerous. They can score at any point, just when you think. They're not going to be able to find one. Mople, great placement, just out of range of Scootaru. And now it's a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I think KP wanted a shot here, but just banks that off the backboard. Mople with a great read off the back wall. Just great play coming out from the Huskies. The passing plays are just killing the Stallions right now. And if you're the Stallions, don't give up yet. You still have half of the game to go. You've got to try to do something to bring this back.
You do, and it is very well possible. We're just past halfway in this game. Plenty of time to work with. Mople trying to carry this one. Scootaru, good intercept. One of these early challenges, looking for a bump on KP. Could have gone earlier for it. KP now with a bit of an open net to shoot at. He fires. He's not going to miss that one. The Stallions a bit out of possession, looking for an extra goal. Can't blame him there, but the Huskies find a way.
Yeah, and not to disagree with you there, but neither of the Stallions rotated back. They had both pushed up past the midfield, and they ended up getting caught out. And the Huskies are very well known for catching teams out of position and just completely out of the play.
And no disagreement there is what I was touching on, but at the same time, you got to accredit to the Stallions. They kind of need to push up and over-aggress a little bit at this point. With 1:50 to go, you're going to need goals, especially now down 3. The demo there on the back line could open things up, but respawn will come in from Scootaru. He'll find the boost at the same time. Needs a touch here. Jalapeno has no boost. He'll let Scootaru go. Wise decision. Scootaru carries it over Mople. Now a bit of a presence here. Pass, great pass back to Jalapeno. The shot is just high. Unfortunate. What a pass from Scootaru, but the Stallions can't score.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That was just a great passing play from the Stallions, and unfortunately, the ball gets airmailed. Oh, oh! If you're the Stallions, if you're a Stallions fan, you gotta feel for him right now.
Yeah, that's heartbreak right there. Not what you want to see for the Stallions. This shot's wide. Scootaru controls it. And you can tell right now by the way the Stallions are positioning themselves. They are in comms right now. Full send. Go for everything and anything you can. Of course, you have to be with your season on the line here. 45 seconds to try to save it. We did see a 39-second 3-goal comeback a couple nights ago, so very well possible, but it's going to take a lot of work. Scootaru needs a save. First of all, finds it, but no boost for Jalapeno, trying to pick up pads where he can, but KP's going to be able to outspeed him here. Jalapeno on the sidewall, sees it to KP off the ceiling. The Huskies looking for the pinch. I don't think they got it, but they don't need it. Mople scores, and this one might be just out of reach.
I think this one may be just about over. Mople with a great read off of that, by the way. Scootaru did not know who just got caught flat-footed, and Harmonic, if you don't mind, if I could take 2 seconds and welcome the we have to welcome our friend. Do we want to talk about this that just happened?
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about it, but we've already talked about how great the Huskies are. Jalapeno, yeah, okay. I'm not really sure. I think at this point the Huskies maybe, or sorry, the Stallions maybe looking for a Brazil. That's the best explanation I've got.
Yeah, that's about all I have to say. But we do have to welcome our friends over from the RRL. Apparently they have just joined us, so thank you guys so much for coming in. And unfortunately, we're seeing an unfortunate game 4 here that is gonna go the Huskies' way. Let's take a couple seconds and kind of talk this out. I don't really know what to say in that last game. The Stallions just were not on at all.
No, they weren't. It was a tough game for them. And again, this whole series was a tough ask. The Huskies are the #1 team in Origin League for a reason at 9-1. They've only ever lost one series. KP, we mentioned, is undefeated, has never lost a series. So this was a tough ask for the Stallions. I'll say this, you fought valiantly. It was a decent series, even though it was a sweep. It was a 4-0. But the Stallions, each and every game until this last one, fought down to the bitter end. The games were close. They were definitely winnable for the Stallions every single time, minus, again, this last game. But yeah, just a solid effort from them. They definitely showed up to play, gave the Huskies a run for their money. But in the end, Mople and Kp are just such a strong combination that it was just too much.
Yeah, and the
Oh,
hey,
hello.
and here they are, KP Mople. Welcome, guys. Congratulations. You now move on to the finals. How are you guys feeling after that win?
I'm feeling pretty good. Glad to be in the finals.
Well, I do have a question. I mean, was there anything specific going into this game that kind of like, was it a see ball hit ball kind of thing, or just, go out there and try to make the plays that you needed to be able to get this win?
Um, Something about KP and I, we've always really clicked like great. And last season, actually, we played against Jalapeno and Robot Man and brought him to a game 5 overtime back when I was a 13 and KP was like an 11-5. We were pretty out salaried, and it ended with a nasty own goal for me. So we knew that we had a pretty good shot here.
Well, you did have a pretty nasty own goal in this one in game 1. I just wanted to throw that out there, but Harmonic, I'm going to let you take it from here.
Yeah, and actually, this one ended with a nasty own goal. If you think about it, the last goal scored in that game 4 was the Stallions' own goal. So, right
Yeah.
back at you, I guess. You get one on your side this time around. But I mean, just a really dominating series from you guys outside of course, that first game that went to overtime. I gotta ask and just be honest, were there any jitters, any nerves at all about that first game and about how well the Stallions were playing? Because especially Scooter, who just kind of came out firing, was challenging early, pretty much any opportunity he got. So how were you guys able to respond in that game? Were there any nerves, and how'd you overcome them?
Honestly, I would say Definitely first game nerves, and that's going to be with anybody you play, just because you don't know if they've gotten better or if they've adjusted their play style to beat us. So you just gotta go out there and get a feel for them the first game.
Yeah, I actually think it's good because KP and I had only played together on stream one time, and people don't really have a lot of evidence to look at for us to kind of improve their play style. So there were definitely game one jitters, but we knew that we were kind of a mystery team, so to speak. So it helped us out.
And one thing I want to note is that your play style actually changed in every single game. The first game you weren't as aggressive. The second game you started to step it up a little bit. Third game you guys just were it was all pressure. And the fourth game you guys really played counterattack. You didn't keep the same game plan going through each one. And was there a specific reason for that, or were you guys just having the confidence and just having fun and vibing?
I think part of it was confidence, but whenever me and Mople play, and even Tubby, we'll sit here and after game one, we'll come up with the game plan on the spot. Like, hey, we need to be more aggressive, or we need to put the ball in the air more, or we need to go for more demos, and we just come up with the gameplay throughout the series.
Yeah, good strategy. Actually, I like that a lot. You get the first game to kind of feel out how the series is going to go, how they're going to play, and you respond to that and make a good game plan. And it clearly worked out for you guys here after that first game overtime win. You kind of were able to take control in the next few games and take the series for a sweep. You mentioned you guys had only played on stream once before, which is really interesting, and it makes that the stat of you guys being 9-1 all the more impressive. Only playing on stream once with your A lineup, that is no small task. And I know you guys are a very powerful combination at that. KP, you are undefeated. I don't know if you knew that going into this. Did you? Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. I kind of don't like to think about it or talk about it because it just puts more pressure to like, do I want to stay undefeated and I have to win and I have to win. So, I just go out there and I just play. And if we win, another tally to the wins. And if I lose, I'll take it like a champ.
That is definitely something to be proud of, KP, and you should hold your head up high for that one. Mike, my last question here though is for Mopal. Um, you and KP have been absolutely dominating, along with Tubby Boy. Let's not forget about him. You guys have been absolutely dominating the Origin League, both in your own conference as well as in the Purple Conference. Is there any sort of nervousness for next week's championship game, or is it just going to be go out there and do like what we did this week and almost every single other week in the regular season?
Um,
I know I
I
put you on
mean,
the spot.
no, it's good. I kind of zoned for a second. I'm sorry. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just here to have a good time, and I think we're just gonna go and play our game. And there's gonna be nerves because it's a grand finals and it's the big stream, and I think that most people are kind of sick of us winning, and I don't know. I feel like most people are gonna be rooting against us, but like I said, here to have a good time. We'll take it in stride, and we'll be fine.
Yeah,
That's gonna
absolutely.
do it for me.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys look strong. I mean, why wouldn't you be confident? You've had a great season, and so far a great playoffs, gone exactly according to plan. So I'll give you guys the floor one last time before we cut to a quick break. Any last parting words you want to say to the stream? Shout out friends, family, anything like that. Just final words from each of you guys.
Yeah,
Shout
I'll
out the
say.
Huskies.
Yeah, I want to shout out Tubby. Dude really has been a massive help for us this season. He came in when we really needed someone and stepped all the way up. He's been a pleasure to have. And yeah, if that's the last time that, well, I guess potentially this could be the last time we're ever in the casting booth this season. So yeah, big shout out to Tubby. He's been great. Shout out to Miller. He's been a good captain. Done well with his lineups. So been a fun season. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Well, once again, congratulations to you both on the series win. For those of you wanting to see the Huskies in action again, you can catch them next week when they are in the championship game against the Unicorns. That is going to be a fun series. You're going to want to catch that. The Unicorns looking strong with their top lineup that we haven't seen too many of them this season either. But Tuxedo Marks and Medler, two scary players of their own right. That is going to be a series with a lot of fireworks. So make sure you come back next week for that one. In the meantime, we do have one more playoff series to go tonight between the Monkeys and the Marlins of Star League, our final series of semifinals weekend. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a short break. Thank you for tuning in so far.